Welcome back to the afternoon session here in Potchefstroom, South Africa for the IPF World Sub-Junior and Junior Equipped Powerlifting Championships 2018. And we'll kick off this afternoon with the 57 kilo Sub-Junior and Junior women, which is going to shape up to be a great competition. A big thanks to Eleco, SBD and Uplift, who without these guys, these competitions would be next to impossible. And of course, lots of other sponsors on board as well. Rogue, Reban, JB Marks, all helping to make this amazing event possible. And we're about 10 seconds away from kicking off this afternoon's action with Asaya Kazumi from Japan opening her squats at 100 kilograms, and the bar is loaded. So sub-junior athlete, under 57, opening at 100 kilograms. Just waiting for her to finish off wrapping and come up the ramp to the platform. She has 30 seconds left on the clock. And she has got plenty of tightness in those wraps. Not giving herself a lot of time to set up. And gets the squat command. Stands it up easily. Let's see what the referees say. It looks good from this angle. Just having a little bit of a technical issue with the light system there. And problem solved with 3 white lights. Wala Josie from India, 120 kilograms. And here she comes up the ramp to the platform. It is a hard walk up that ramp in knee wraps. Just talking with the president of the IPF earlier today, 116 nations in the IPF. Looked like a solid effort. 3 white lights. So a massively growing sport and an absolutely massive sporting community with 116 nations involved. And great to see so many new nations coming into the IPF. Lagapriya from India, 125 kilograms. India with quite a large team here for this event.
Next team for Dubai from India, please.
The focus for all these young ladies for the first lift is just to get this one up on the board. Get those nerves out of the road. And 3 white lights to get on the board. Now next lifter from Chinese Taipei, so Yu Hyung, 140 kilograms. In Chinese Taipei, another massively growing nation here in powerlifting. Just letting the knee drop in a little bit there, but stood up well and gets the 3 white lights.
The bar is fair 140. The bar is loaded.
Young Chung Ko from Chinese Taipei also looking for 140 kilograms. Fantastic junior development coming from Chinese Taipei. He looks comfortable in the walkout. Smooth lift all the way through, and looks over the referee says 3 white lights. Alina Lamashina from Russia, 145 kilograms. And there's not much of a time difference between here and Russia, so I'm sure there are plenty of people back home watching.
Bar is loaded.
145 kilograms. And you'll notice that she has 1 rack in, 1 rack out. In some cases, it's really a personal preference of how you stand under the bar and set up. And that looks like a nice smooth opening lift. 2 white lights to get on the board.
147.5 for
Anastasia Ivacheva from Russia, 147.5 kilograms. Well under a personal best of 152.5. And here she comes up the ramp now. I had to work a little bit through the midsection. It was pretty smooth, probably a little bit harder than what she wanted for an opening lift, but gets the 3 white lights to get on the board. Anastasia Antoniuk from the Ukraine now looking to open at 170 kilograms. It's a massive lift for a 57 kilo sub-junior, 16 years of age. And this isn't even her personal best. And 170 kilograms. She got a personal best of 1775. Plenty of speed into the hole. Stumbled a little bit as she came out of the hole, but the referees say good lift. She is on the board in the squats. We'll come around for their second attempt. So we'll run 2 flights. We'll run sub-juniors, and then when they finish their squats, we'll run the junior squats. Asahi Izumi from Japan, 110 kilograms, well above her nominated personal best. And we talk about the sub-juniors being so unpredictable, they develop at such a rapid rate. It's very hard to tell from competition to competition what their weight selection will be. And she has clearly done a lot of work between competitions. So 110 kilograms. Just letting those knees come in a little bit, but fighting the urge. But gets 2 white lights and is on the board at 110 kilograms. Wala Razi from India, 132.5 kilograms.
132 for Jose.
132.5 kilograms, just getting the knee wraps finished off, the belt tightened up, and she'll be up this ramp any second now. Looks like they're having just a little bit of trouble getting the belt tight. And there we go, here we come. We're looking for 132.5 kilograms. Very smooth lift all the way through. 3 white lights, didn't hesitate or falter at all. Lagapriya from India is our next lifter, looking for 140 kilograms.
Water's loaded.
Looks like she's got plenty of tightness into those wraps. Trying to get as much out of it as she can. A 15 kilo jump. Generally not a huge jump for equipped lifting, but sub-juniors, it's a fairly big jump. Having a bit of trouble with the walkout here. And just lost the bar. She has 10 seconds to get set up. Said the bar just got hooked on the racks. Might have the rack height a little bit high for her. And she's not going to get there. She times out. And unfortunately, she timed out, and I think her rack height might be a little bit too high there. And it's getting caught. And Gaston, the president of the IPF, has said the same thing. Talking to them about adjusting her rack heights. So athletes prior to the start of the competition nominate their rack heights. So we have all that information. And it looks like she may get a relift as the rack heights are in the wrong position. So she'll get a relift at the end of this round. In the meantime, Yu Young from Chinese Taipei, 150 kilograms, 16 years of age, has a personal best of 165. Plenty of speed into the descent. His knees really dropping in. She's coming up, but still gets the 3 white lights. Young Jung Cole from Chinese Taipei, also looking for 150 kilograms. just 15 years of age. Got the big SBD belt with the big patented buckle there. One of our great sponsors, SBD. Just a little bit too much, just couldn't quite get the speed out of the bottom there. I'll make a few adjustments on the next lift and I'm sure she will get that one. Anastasia Ivacheva from Russia, 152.5 kilograms. Just getting the last of her wraps on, her wrist wraps tightened up. He's thrown plenty of extra tightness in those knee wraps for this lift. And they've probably saved a little bit for a third as well. Has to work hard. Stands it back up and gets the rack command. Let's see what the referees say. 2 white lights and that's enough. Alina Domashina from Russia, 155 kilograms. This will be 2.5 kilogram personal best. Opening at 145, then taking a 10 kilo jump. Very smooth. Pushes those hips through nicely at the end. And just being called a little bit high, so no lift. Nastasia Antoniuk from the Ukraine, 180 kilograms. This will beat her personal best by 2.5 kilos. It's an absolutely monster lift for a sub-junior in this weight class, 16 years of age. Good speed. Can she get that chest up? She's working through it. Gets it back to the top. Nearly let that bar take over. And the referees say 1 white light, 2 reds, not enough. And it's a no lift. Didn't quite get deep enough and looked like the bar moved up and down. Lagapriya from India with her relift now. So we've adjusted the rack heights. So her rack heights were incorrect in the last one and couldn't quite lift it out properly. Rectified that problem. She gets a relift now at 140 kilograms. Certainly made that setup a lot easier. She's working hard to push through it. She hasn't quit. She gets to the top. Did she lock her knees enough? The referees say no. 2 white lights and a no lift.
lower the bar down to
So we'll come through for our third lifts now and see who's going to take home the medals in the squats. Asaya Kazumi from Japan, 120 kilograms. Asahi from Japan, 120 kilograms. Having to work hard, but she gets the hips through. Was she able to straighten up and lock out at the top? And not quite deep enough, so 3 red lights and a no lift.
The goal from India, there's one in between, so she gets, after the bar is loaded, 3 minutes.
Priya from India, 140 kilograms. And she missed her second attempt. Had some rack height problems. Then got a relift. And is now coming out to try and get that 140. She has extra time on the clock to allow her recovery because she had to lift at the end of the round. So she has still another 2 minutes 30 to come out. She can come out anytime during that 2 minutes.
4 things to make changes for the second flight.
She doesn't have to wait till the end, but she has extra time. So they can take their time wrapping those knees. To ensure the athlete has that little bit of rest and recovery. It's up to her if she wants to come out now or wait for the clock to go down a little bit. Looks like she's going to come out very shortly. It looks like the belt's going on. We'll just take a moment to reflect on one of our great sponsors, Eleiko, that have stood behind the IPF in these competitions for as long as I can remember. Makers of some of the finest quality lifting equipment in the world. Calibrated plates, calibrated bars, fantastic racks, and prior to making these fantastic weightlifting equipment, also made some of the best waffle irons in the world. Hence the waffle pattern on the bar. But in all seriousness, Eleiko make absolutely incredible equipment. If you ever get the chance to train and lift with Eleiko equipment, you will see the difference. The bars are calibrated, collars are calibrated. The knurling in the bar is probably some of the toughest knurling I've ever felt in my life. And here she comes for a 140 kilograms. Let's see if she can put this one on the board. Good solid walk out. Her bar position looks a lot better on this one. Chest is up high. Just a little bit too much for her. Used a little bit too much energy in those other few attempts. But a fantastic effort. Jwala Jose from India, 140 kilograms as well.
The bar is loaded.
Had a successful 120, successful 120, 132 and a half, and now looking for 140. A little bit, yeah, a little bit tender on the walkout there and just missed her footing. She still has 37 seconds to set up. That can knock your confidence at this young age. She just doesn't look comfortable under this weight. And she just can't quite lock those knees. She still has 12 seconds. Great job from the spotters. And she's racking the weight herself. Just a little bit too much for her to handle, unfortunately. But a fantastic effort in the squat so far. Alina Domashina from Russia, 155 kilograms. Missed this on her second. A couple of kilos over a personal best. Now looking to come out and rectify that and put 155 on the board. Yeah, plenty of tightness in those knee wraps for this lift. So she's really going to have to work to get down to depth. And she's quite a tall lifter as well. Looks very comfortable in the walkout. Very smooth lift. Was she deep enough? And the referees say 2 red lights, not deep enough.
One more attempt. And the next flight to make changes.
Yu Hang from Chinese Taipei, 155 kilograms as well.
Bar is loaded. For Chinese Taipei.
Those knees dropping in and just not allowing her to get the power to come back up again. And 3 red lights. His final lift just proving to be a little bit tough for these young ladies. Yang Chung Ko from Chinese Taipei also looking at 155.
Bar loaded. No more changes.
Looks comfortable in the walkout. Just a little bit too much. Got a good bounce out of the bottom, but just couldn't follow through. Anastasia Ivacheva from Russia, 157.5 kilograms. And a big personal best here. Adding 5 kilos to a previous best lift. Just getting everything wrapped up tight. $157.5 kilos. She was good at 147, good at 152. And this will give her a silver medal. Looks good. Just didn't quite have the power, and the bar rolled off her back. And she's going to get a little bit of a warning from the jury about leaving the bar. The lifters have to stay under the bar all the way to the top and let the spotters do their job. It's about protecting lifters and spotters. So she'll take home the silver medal in the squat. Young will take over the bronze, and Anastasia Antoniuk from the Ukraine will take the gold and have a second crack here at 180 kilograms. Very fast into it, but just couldn't get the acceleration. The spotter's doing a fantastic job there. And 3 red lights. Now that is the last of our squats for the 57 kilo sub junior. And now we're going to kick off the 57 kilo juniors with Katerina Svukova from Czech Republic, 105 kilograms. She ranked 7 this year in the European Women's Championship. Plenty of depth in that lift. 3 white lights to start off her day. Megan Leighton from the Republic of South Africa, looking for 130 kilograms. Got a best lift of 137.5. Ranked 10 this year at the World Championship Classic. Ranked number 2 in the Equipped Bench Press World Championships this year. And this may be her first 3 lift equipped event in front of her home country. Megan Leighton, 130 kilograms. Takes that big breath in. A little bit of a smile when she gets to the top there. She looks confident. 3 white lights.
147.5 for Leila from Brazil.
Leila Alduno from Brazil, 147.5 kilograms. And the Brazilian coach just carrying her up the ramp there. 147.5 kilograms. Very fast lift. Lots of explosive power out of the hole, but not quite deep enough.
Same weight on the bar for Marlene Abati from Austria.
Marlene Sabathi, 147.5 kilograms from Austria. Very quick, smooth lift. 2 white lights, and that's enough to go on the board. Nobuyo Kobashi from Japan, 155 kilograms.
Bar is loaded.
Very, very quick lift. Let's see what the referees say about depth. Not deep enough. So no lift. Ghana Ishvets from the Ukraine looking for 160 kilograms.
Спиночку. Ложка спину.
160 kilograms, looks extremely focused.
Вторую, так, все. Слушаем. Жестко. На карточку. Оп! Справа, вставай, вставай, стой.
I just had that right knee drop in again a little bit, but she pushed it back out and gets 3 white lights. Anna Schoet from Denmark, 180 kilograms. Well above her nominated personal best of 167.5. Just finishing putting her wrist wraps on there. She can't adjust her wrist wraps or put her wrist wraps on the platform. She can only adjust her belt on the platform. Got those knee wraps super tight for this lift. You can see just how tight they are. And I dare say they can get a little bit more tightness out of them too if they want. Pushing through the squat suit. Just can't quite get it all the way back up. And 3 red lights and no lift. Daniela Kolesnik from Russia, 180 kilograms. Well under her personal best of 195. Very fast. Gets the speed and momentum to get back to the top. What do the referees say? 2 white lights, that's enough to go on the board. Lauren Lent, the US of A, looking for 185. 185 kilos for Lauren Lent. Junior lifter at 20 years of age, with already plenty of world championship experience. 3rd in 2017 at the World Junior Championships in Orlando. 2nd in 2016. 1st in 2015. And here today looking to keep up that level of competitiveness. a very fast lift. She looks confident. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights for 185 kilograms. Now, next lifter, Natalia Aronovska from the Ukraine for a whopping 200 kilos. To give you an idea, the world record for the juniors in the 57 kilos is 220 kilograms. Now she's opening at 200. And she has lifted 210 already this year at the European Championships. And handles 200 with ease. But not quite deep enough. And gets 2 red lights. Let's see where she goes with her next lift selection. Katerina Sipakova from Czechia, 115 kilograms for her second lift. Just wrap those knee wraps a little tighter for this one. Getting herself into position. There's plenty of time. Just got to walk out a little bit off where she wanted it, but fixed it quickly. So knees dropping in, but forcing them back out. Gets back to the top with a little bit of a smile there, and 3 white lights. Megan Leighton from the Republic of South Africa looking for 140 kilograms. So a smidge over a personal best of 137.5. And Haranovska from Ukraine has put a little bit of pressure on herself, missing that opening 200 lift. We always talk about opening lifts being a little bit conservative and how important it is to put a number on the board. And Megan fights through 140 but gets it back to the top. 3 white lights. Leila, well, you know, from Brazil, 147.5. Just got caught a little bit high on this one on her first attempt. It certainly didn't appear to be an issue in strength and power. Sometimes the knee wraps and the squat suit can make it a little bit hard to push down through depth. They may find they had to just loosen them off just a smidge to ensure she gets depth first lift. Looked a little deeper on that one. Let's see what the referees say. And 3 white lights to get on the board.
157.5 for Marley Sabati from Austria.
Marlene Sabathi from Austria, 157.5 kilograms. Hit a good 147.5 on our opener, now looking at 157.5. Let's see what the referees have to say. 2 white lights and that's enough.
160 on the bar. So, Buyo from Japan.
Nobuyo Kobayashi from Japan, 160 kilograms. Well, she missed the 155. Is now looking at 160. I believe it was just depth, so clearly the coach feels a little bit extra weight might help her push down into that suit and those knee wraps. The depth looked good on that one. She looks confident. 3 white lights. And looks like the coach made the right decision there. Gama Zievetis from Ukraine, 167.5. This will be a personal best for Ghana. She is an extremely focused looking lifter. Very determined. Having to fight through it and just let that right knee drop in and couldn't push through. Anna Schoet from Denmark, 180 kilograms. She missed this on her opening lift, so really wants to get this on the board now. It's well above her nominated personal best of 167.5. But as we know, with junior lifters, their development is extremely rapid. She's fired up for this one. A little bit of hesitation at the start of the lift there. Not quite sure if she's getting down further enough. And then just letting the bar take over and push her back. Just needs to sit back into it a little bit further. Daniela Kolesnik from Russia, 185 kilograms. Made a good 180 opener. Currently in second position, the silver medal for the squats. Good solid walkout. Very confident. Very fast. Very quick lift. And the referees say 3 white lights. We always say a quick lift is a good lift. Lauren Lent for the US of A wants 192.5, and she's currently sitting in the gold medal position for the squat, with just one lifter to follow her. And she has lifted 204 kilograms before for a record. So this is under her best competition lift, but every competition is different.
Chest up, chest up.
Plenty of speed through the hole. Gets the bounce, but not deep enough. No lift. Natalia Orlovska from the Ukraine, 200 kilos, having missed this on her opening lift. If she gets this lift, she goes into the gold medal position for the squat. She's lifted 210 before. Let's see what adjustments they made to her equipment setup. It needs to put this on the board. Looks a little bit hesitant in the walkout. That looked a lot better than her first attempt. Let's see what the referees say. 2 white lights and she's on the board. And we'll come round for our third attempts with Katerina Sivakova from Czech Republic, 120 kilograms. Just taking your time. $120 kilograms. And just can't quite keep those knees out, and the weight getting the better of her. Megan Layton from the Republic of South Africa looking for 145 kilos on her third lift. Megan Layton, in front of her home country, 145 kilograms. And to give her 3 from 3 in the squats. And the road to becoming a champion is consistency. A little bit of hesitation there. Just hesitated a little bit and just wasn't really sitting right back into it. But a fantastic effort for her in the squats today. Laila Balduino from Brazil, 160 kilograms. And She is one of the athletes that opts for one rack in, one rack. Oh no, she's gone both racks in. Often we see the heavyweight lifters with the racks in so they can put their hands outside the rack closer to the collars on the bar. But the rack position is very preferential to how you unrack the bar. It looks a little bit tender on the walk out of the setup. Gets the squat command. And that knee wrap just opening up at the bottom and losing the bounce that she had. And 3 red lights for no lift. But she is on the board, 147.5. Marlene Sabathi from Austria, 162.5. So currently, Novska from Ukraine in the gold medal position for squat. Lent from the US of A in silver medal. And Kolesnik from Russia in bronze medal for the squat. And Marlene is working to the top of this one. Bit of a sigh of relief when she got there, and 2 white lights, and she is excited about getting that one on the board to give her 3 from 3 lifts. Nobuya Kobayashi from Japan wants 170 kilograms. And you have to take your hats off to the Japanese lifters this week. They were held up in Japan, who are currently experiencing a typhoon. So they were delayed. We held back the start of the event. The IPF were fantastic at doing that to ensure that Japanese lifters could all be here. They got here, they've lifted, and they've been absolutely outstanding. Good quick lift out of the hole. And the referees say 3 white lights. Gana Zevets from the Ukraine, 170 kilograms. So opened at 160, missed 167.5. Now looking at 170. Tightened everything up, looking for that little bit of extra weight to push her into the depth that she needs. And this is well above her personal best of 160. Probably one of the most determined lifters in this weight class you can see. Those knees dropping in. Can she push them back out? And she stands up. Did the bar dip at all? Well, let's wait and see what the referees say. Yeah, 3 red lights, unfortunately, no lift. But what an absolute effort. Anna Joet from Denmark is under all sorts of pressure to put 180 on the board. Her predicted total puts her in a position to actually challenge for a medal, but she has to get this on the board to record a total. So under absolutely immense pressure. She's been struggling to get that bar path correct and it pulling her back. So I'm sure her coach would have been out the back telling her to sit back into this squat and keep your chest up. And just a little bit too much. What an absolute shame, missing all 3 squats, so she cannot record a total now. She can still come out and compete in the bench and the deadlift and go for medals in those sections, but cannot record a total or challenge for the overall. Lauren Lent from the US of A, 192.5. And the silver medal. This will put her in the silver medal position for the squat. Plenty of speed, big smiles. I think the referees might give her this one, and she does. 3 white lights. So that gives her the silver medal in the squats. And Kolesnik can lift 192.5, but she's a fraction heavier, so still won't take the silver. And she'll have to settle for bronze in the squats. $192.5 kilograms. Gets the squat command. Plenty of speed again. She's having to work, but just can't quite push it up. She'll have to settle for 185 and a bronze medal. Now Natalia Aranovska from the Ukraine, 205 kilograms. She had some problems with her opening lift at 200. The second attempt at 200 was completely different and absolutely nailed it. Now looking at 205 and a gold medal in the squats. She's given herself plenty of time to set up, taking her time. A little bit of hesitation and awkwardness on the workout there, but it looks like she's fixed that. She looks a little more comfortable now. And she stands it up quickly. Let's see what the referees say. Not quite deep enough. And a little bit of double movement there. But she'll take away the gold medal in the squat, with Lent taking the silver and Kolesnik taking the bronze medal in the squat. We will take a 5-minute break while we set up for the bench press of the 57 kilo sub-juniors. Welcome back. We are ready for the bench press round at the IPF World Sub-Junior and Junior Equipped Powerlifting Championships here in South Africa. And to kick off the afternoon of bench press in the Sub-Junior 57 kilos, Gawala Jose from India looking to open at 50 kilograms. And what a huge effort from these young ladies, the Sub-Juniors. And we are just about to get underway. Looking to open her bench press campaign at 50 kilograms. A little bit off center, she brought it down to her chest, but managed to recover and get the 3 white lights. Yu Yang from Chinese Taipei looking for 60 kilograms.
Powerlifting.
15 years of age, just a little bit under her personal best. And hopefully she'll give herself the opportunity to beat that personal best today. Quick to the chest, a little bit of hesitation there. But she gets 2 white lights and that's enough. Alagopriya from India looking for 60 kilos as well. And India has sent quite a big team to this event. It's great to see this country growing in the sport of powerlifting, seeing more and more athletes from India in equipped and classic lifting. As I said earlier, we have 116 nations in the IPF now, and it's growing. And international competitions all around the world. Very smooth opening lift and 3 white lights. Young Jiang Kai from Chinese Taipei looking at 65 kilograms. To equal her personal best. Just 15 years of age, competing on the international stage. Hasn't given herself a huge amount of time to set up. Only 20 seconds left. They have 1 minute to start their lift. That was a quick lift and gets the 3 white lights. Anastasia Ivicheva from Russia, 70 kilograms. 70 kilograms. Trying to put herself in a position to maybe challenge for the overall gold medal. Very fast off the chest. A good, smooth opening lift. And 3 white lights.
75 kilos on
Asahi Kazumu from Japan, 75 kilograms. Opening her bench press at a personal best. A little bit slow through the sticking point. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights and she's on the board at 75 kilograms.
the bar 2. The bars 80 kilos.
Alina Domashina from Russia, 80 kilograms.
Bars loaded.
You'll notice she has quite a thin belt, which is specifically designed for the bench press, enabling you to use a belt, but still get into that arch position. The wider belts tend to make it difficult to get that arch you want. A great lift, very fast. And 3 white lights. Anastasia Antonuik from the Ukraine, 90 kilograms.
And the bar to 90 kilos.
90 kilograms to open her
Bars
lift.
loaded.
And just trying to put herself in a position to go after that overall gold medal and a gold medal in the bench press. And absolutely nails 90 kilograms. 3 white lights. So we'll come around for their second attempt now.
Bar down to 60 kilos.
Jwala Zay from India looking to hit 60 kilos on her second lift.
Bars loaded.
So all these sub-junior lifters with their first lift on the board. A little bit wobbly when it hit the chest there, just couldn't quite stabilize the bar the way she wanted and lost a bit of tightness there.
65.
Yu Yang from Chinese Taipei looking at 65 kilograms.
Bars loaded.
So equaling her personal best. And I would imagine she's planning on beating that personal best today. "15 years of age and already been competing for 3 years. And handles that very well.
Good luck. 67.5.
And gets the 3 white lights.
Bars loaded.
Logopriya from India, 67.5 kilograms. Trying to get those shoulders under, that chest up as high as she can. Gets it back to the top. 2 white lights, that's enough. Young Chung Ko from Chinese Taipei looking at 70 kilograms. Spotters and loaders doing an absolutely fantastic job out there today, flying through these weight racks and keeping everything running on schedule. One of the toughest jobs of the competition, being a spotter and loader. Smooth back to the top. And 3 white lights.
75.
Anastasia Lucheva from Russia, 75 kilograms. Just trying to keep adding little bit by little bit to that total. Seeing if she can get close enough to the gold medal position overall and maybe take a run at it in the deadlifts. Very fast off the chest, locks it out. 2 white lights, and that's enough. Asahi Kazumi from Japan, 80 kilograms. Well over a previous personal best. It's good speed off the chest, but just couldn't get past that tricep change over there. And I'll make a few little changes for her next lift. Alina Domashina from Russia, 85 kilograms. So equaling her personal best. Seen some great performances so far this week from Russia and the Ukraine. Just getting told to re-rack, and the referee just telling her exactly what she did wrong and her feet not being flat on the floor. One of the great things about this sport, the referees communicate extremely well with their athletes. So if there's something wrong, they get up out of their chair, they go and tell them so they have time to fix it. And she gets a start command. And she nails it up quickly. But 2 red lights, and it looks like her butt may have left the bench. And we have the advantage of a replay here, and her butt has lifted off the bench. The butt has to remain in contact with the bench the whole time. Nastasia Antoniuk from Ukraine, 95 kilograms. She wants to take home the gold medal for the bench press today. Looking to try and take home a bag of medals, I'd say. Gets it back to the top, locks it out, and 3 white lights. They'll come back around now for their 3rd attempts. I don't think anyone is going to challenge Antoniuk for the gold medal in the bench press. Jawala Azay from India, 60 kilograms, missed this on a 2nd attempt. I imagine they would have made a few little adjustments, twisted the sleeves of the shirt a little bit, pulled the chest a little bit. Good speed off the chest for the first inch, but then just couldn't follow through. It was just a little bit too much, and that's a no lift.
70 kilos.
Yu Yu Hang from Chinese Taipei, looking at 70 kilograms.
4 attempts on the next one to make changes. Bar loaded.
$70 kilograms. Antoniuk from the Ukraine is looking at 100 kilos for her 3rd lift. Really trying to add to that total and open up the gap to make sure no one can chase her down. And Yu Yu Hyung just finding 70 kilos a little bit too much. Logapriya from India also looking for 70 kilograms.
Three attempts for the next flight to make changes.
Just not getting her foot flat. Getting a re-rack call with only 14 seconds to go. The referee telling her to keep her foot flat on the ground. The other referee, side referee, just communicating that to the coach. and right on the buzzer gets the start command. Gets it back to the top. Well, let's see what the referees say. May have seen some lift there, so she gets the 3 red lights. Butt lifted off the bench as well, and a little bit of downward movement. Young Chan Kai from Chinese Taipei also looking at 75 kilograms.
2 attempts to make changes, 2 attempts.
Smooth, struggled a little bit at the right side, but it looked like it came up without any dip, and she gets the 3 white lights.
77.5.
Anastasia Sheva from Russia, 77.5 kilograms.
One attempt for changes.
So this will temporarily move her into 3rd position for the bench press, I think. Fighting through the shirt. Speed off the chest is good. Gets through the triceps. I think she may have dipped the bar though. And 3 red lights and a downward dip of the bar. Asahi Izumi from Japan, 80 kilograms. Missed this on her 2nd attempt. And this will put her into 2nd position, sorry, 3rd position if she gets this lift. Taking her time. Gets a quick start command and a quick press command, but just can't lock that left hand arm out, and 3 red lights.
85 kilos on the bar.
So Ko from Chinese Taipei will take away the bronze medal. And Nomashina is now looking to lift 85 kilos. Already has the silver medal for bench locked up. Missed the 85 on her 2nd attempt. Now looking to show us that 85 isn't a problem for her. Gets a quick start command on this one. Quick descent, plenty of speed off the chest. Absolutely nails 85 kilograms. But gets 2 red lights. We may have seen her butt or her foot lift. Looks like, yeah, her butt looks like it came off the bench. And it's a no lift. Anastasia Antonuik from the Ukraine, 100 kilograms. Already has the gold medal in the bench wrapped up. Wants to add a little bit more to a total to make sure Ivachiva is too far away to challenge for the gold overall. Good speed off the chest. Locks it out. And pops on another 5 kilos to a total, and she looks pretty happy with that one. We'll move straight into the 57 kilo junior women bench press round.
62.5.
With our first lifter, Katarina Sivakova from Czech Republic, 62.5 kilograms.
Loaded.
Just giving the spotter there for your last second instructions on how she wants the bar lifted off. A really good lift off can make a big, big difference on bench. Good speed, good lockout, 3 white lights, and remember the elbows have to be locked at the start and have to be locked at the finish. Marlene Sabathic from Austria, 82.5 kilograms.
Bar is loaded.
You can hear the coach in the background calling out some last minute instructions. And coaches are allowed to come up to the platform to call cues and instruct. Very smooth lift from Arlene. 82.5 kilograms is on the board with 2 white lights.
85 kilos for Anna.
Anna Schoet from Denmark, 85 kilograms.
Bar is loaded.
Had a very, very rough day on squats. And now coming out to get some numbers in the bench. Opening at 85 kilograms. Working down through the shirt. It's quick off the chest, just struggling a little bit on that right hand side. And the referee's saying no lift. There's 3 red lights, so you cannot challenge with the jury.
55 kilos. Bar is loaded.
Ghana. Zhevets from the Ukraine, 85 kilograms. Gets a quick start command, which is fantastic. Oh, struggling to keep a line on the way down, which has made it difficult for her to push it back up. And the bar moved up and down, which gives her 3 red lights. Baldino from Brazil, 87.5 kilograms.
Bars loaded.
Just taking her time. She has plenty of time on the clock. Gets it to the chest. Gets a quick press command. Wow, that was fast off the chest. 2 white lights, and that's enough.
90 kilos for Lauren Lent. Bars loaded.
Lauren Lent from the US of A. Looking for 90 kilograms. If you're watching this at home, big shout out to the Viva Media guys who put this all together for every competition.
Big, real big.
They're the first ones here and the last ones to leave. And Lauren Lent absolutely nails 90 kilograms with 3 white lights.
90 kilos standard bar for Megan Nathan. Bars loaded.
Megan Leeton from the Republic of South Africa also wants 90 kilograms. Well under a personal best of 102.5.
Come on, Meg.
Making it look easy. So she lifted 102.5 kilos this year at the World Women's Bench Press Championship. So this is her discipline. Nobuo Kobayashi from Japan, 95 kilograms.
Bars loaded.
Finished 8th in 2017 at the World Junior and Sub-Junior Championships in Orlando. We're looking to move up the rankings a little bit this year. And has benched well over 95 before at 105. Has to work through the shirt, but wow, comes up fast. And 3 white lights.
100 kilos on the bar for Natalie.
Natalia Lenovska from the Ukraine, 100 kilograms.
Bars loaded.
Looking for 100 kilograms. And chasing a medal here in the bench press. And also trying to set herself up for a medal overall as well. Very quick lift. 2 white lights.
So they go to 140. For Daniela
Daniela Kolesnik from Russia looking at 140 kilograms to open now. And that is just shy of a world record. The world record is 152.5, I think. So she's opening at 140 kilograms. Absolutely monster lift. And well under her best record lift of 152.5. Makes 140 look very easy and gets 2 white lights. We'll come round for our second attempts now with Katarina Spakova from Czech Republic looking for 67.5 kilograms. So Kolesnik's 140 kilogram lift has been overturned by the jury, saying her butt removed or came off the bench. So the coach there just having to rethink the next attempt. And Katarina Sivakova from Czechia, 67.5 kilograms. And Kolesnik has opted to retake the 140. May have been trying to set herself up for a world record, but now plan B. Really pulling that down, and just knew it wasn't going to happen and shakes it off. Anna Goet from Denmark looking at 85 kilograms. Missed this on her opening attempt and really wanted to get this here on a second attempt now to take the pressure off a little bit. And she is having a very, very rough day at the office, having missed all 3 squats and now under pressure again on the bench press. Let's see if she can rectify these few little problems and get this one on the board. That looked like a much better lift. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights and she's on the board, and she's pretty happy about that. Gana Bezjevets from the Ukraine, 85 kilograms. Again, really wants to put this on the board. Missed this as an opening lift. Fast off the chest. Looks a lot better. 3 white lights. And takes the pressure off.
87.
Marlene Sabathi from Austria, 87.5 kilograms. Another lifter using the thin belt, enabling her to use a belt in the bench press and still get into the position she wants to get into. So the belt on the bench press in equipped lifting has a couple of purposes. Can help keep that shirt in the position you want to keep it in. It allows you to increase a little bit of intra-abdominal pressure during the lift as well. Smooth to the chest, fast off the chest and straight to the top. 2 white lights, so that's a good lift.
92.5.
Leila Baldino from Brazil, 92.5 kilograms. Good line to the chest and just lets the shirt take control there. Fantastic job from the spotters though. She's going to be very disappointed with herself there. And if you're not familiar with equipped lifting, using a bench shirt, the shirt tends to have a mind of its own and you've really got to work against the direction that the shirt wants to pull you. And that's part of the way it creates its momentum. Lauren Lent, 92.5 kilograms. He's wanting to take home some medals today. Looking to try and secure a medal in the bench press, but also put herself in a nice position for the overall medals as well. Fast off the chest, working that right side, locks it out. And gets the 3 white lights. Megan Leeton from the Republic of South Africa looking for 95 kilograms. Trying to get that chest up as high as she can, the shoulders underneath her body as much as she can. And get that whole system as tight as possible. Every movement outside, pushing into the bar, is energy wasted. You want all the energy going into the bar. That's just a little bit too much for her. A good speed off the chest, but just couldn't chase it all the way through. Habuyo Hayashi from Japan, 102.5 kilograms. will temporarily put her into first position for bench press, with 2 lifters to follow her. A little bit of work through the shirt, but gets it straight back up. And that will temporarily put her in the gold medal position for the bench press, with Natalia Aronovska from the Ukraine looking to hit 105 kilograms. And that will put her, if she takes this lift, it'll put her temporarily in the gold medal position, with Kolesnik from Russia to come. And Kolesnik opting for that 140 opener. We talk all the time, even as coaches, about that opening lift selection and being conservative. Kolesnik has come into this event with a nominated total, putting her as a clear favourite to win, and now has put herself under enormous pressure. And Natalia from the Ukraine, 105 kilograms. Looks like a good lift. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. Daniela Kolesnik from Russia, 140 kilograms. She's lifted well above this before. She had the strength and the power. She got overruled by the jury because her butt left the bench.
Bar is loaded.
She's going to take her time here. She has to get her set up right. And get that foot and hips into the right position so that her butt can't come up off the bench, and she's widened that foot position right out. And that looked a lot better. And she's on the board with 140 kilograms and locks away a gold medal in the bench press. And we'll come around for the 3rd attempt now, with Katerina Subakova from Czechia, 67.5 kilograms, having missed this on her 2nd attempt. She hasn't even done her lift yet, and she's already smiling. $67.5 kilograms. Pops that chest up. Works it back to the top. Let's see what the referees say. 2 white lights, that's enough to put her on the board. Anna Schott from Denmark, 87.5 kilograms. Absolute champion of a lifter. missing all 3 squats, but straight back out into the bench press to show what a true champion she is.
Bars loaded.
Getting up under those shoulders as high as she can. You just see as she starts to lift there, she pops that chest up even higher. Works it to the top, locks the elbows out, and gets 3 white lights. Yana Mojevets from the Ukraine at 90 kilograms. Looking to finish her day on the bench press with a personal best. Had a bit of a rough start, missed her opening lift, put herself under a little bit of pressure. Absolutely nailed it on her second. And now looking for that personal best to end out her bench press.
Ifran on the DC, come to the table, please, Ifran.
Working it through the shirt, fast off the chest, back to the top. It looks like she's nailed this one. 3 white lights. Marlene Sabathi looking for 92.5 kilograms. Well above her nominated personal best of 82.5. Holding that line well. We may have seen her butt lift a little bit. Let's see what the referees say. 2 white lights, that's enough.
95.
Lauren Lent from the US of A looking at 95 kilograms.
Bars loaded.
Getting her set up just right, under her personal best of 104 kilograms.
Real big now.
Working through that triceps changeover, but just can't quite get that right arm up. But she's pretty happy with her performance so far. Megan Leithen from the Republic of South Africa, also looking at 95 kilograms. Missed this on her second attempt. Now wants to come out and rectify that.
Come on, baby. Yours. Squeeze that ball all the time. Straight down, bro. All day.
having to really pull through that suit. Fast off the chest, but that left hand just couldn't follow through.
97.5. 97.5.
Lila Aldino from Brazil, 97.5 kilograms. Missed the 92.5. We've increased to 97.5. Well above her personal best of 85 kilograms. Sometimes coaches will opt to make a few adjustments to the bench shirt and go up a little bit in weight rather than stick to the same weight. That extra couple of kilos can make it a little bit easier to get the bar down to the chest. Pulls it through to the chest. Very quick, but I think her butt has come off the bench already. And unfortunately, that will be a no lift. Nobuyo Kobayashi from Japan, 105 kilograms. And Kolesnik from Russia has gone with plan B and put in 147.5 for her third attempt. Nobuyo from Japan, 105 kilograms. So she will take home the bronze medal. Although this will temporarily put her into the silver medal position. She's a fraction lighter than Haranovska from the Ukraine. Gets it to the top. Let's see what the referees say. Good lift.
110 on the bar.
So that temporarily gives her the silver medal, depending on Natalia Haranovska from the Ukraine. Now looking at 110 kilograms, but Natalia is a fraction heavier, so needs this lift to get the silver medal. And she gets the lift off, puts herself into position. Needs this for a silver medal in the bench. Gets it back to the top. Let's see what the referees say. 2 white lights, that's enough for a silver medal in the bench press. Daniela Kolesnik from Russia, 147.5. We thought earlier she may have been planning a record attempt, but she missed that opening lift on a technicality, which was overturned by the jury. So had to retake 140, and now looking at 147.5. Has the gold medal locked up in the bench press. And her overall predicted total is well out in front. And looks like the prime candidate to be walking home as the world champion today. But we still have deadlift to come, and anything can happen. You can see she's wide in that foot position, right out as far as she can. allows the pelvis to tilt anteriorly so the butt doesn't come up, and she gets the 2 white lights at 147.5 kilograms and the gold medal in the bench press. Well done. We will take a 5-minute break and we will be right back here with the deadlifts. Welcome back to the IPF World Sub Junior and Junior Equipped Powerlifting Championships in 2018 here in South Africa. And we are just about to get underway with the 57 kilo sub-junior women's deadlift and see if they can battle it out for some overall gold medals. Currently on the predicted totals, Anthony Newick from the Ukraine looks to be well ahead on 420. And Domashina on 370. And the achiever from Russia on 362.5. And let's see if anyone can sneak in and challenge those. Our first lifter, Asahi Kazumi from Japan, 100 kilos to open her deadlift campaign. And the bar is loaded. We're just sorting out some technical difficulties. And here comes Asahi from Japan, 100 kilograms. A little bit of trouble through the midsection there, but stands it up. He gets 3 white lights. Probably a little bit more difficult for an opening lift than she would have liked. Lagapriya from India, 105 kilograms, and the bar's loaded. Just making sure she's got plenty of chalk on those hands to get plenty of grip on that Alico bar. You feel the difference between the knurling on an Alico competition bar and a standard bar in your local gym. You'll see a very, very big difference in grip. And she made very quick work of that and gets 3 white lights. Yang Chung Kai from Chinese Taipei, 110 kilograms. The deadlift is the only discipline you do not need to wait for the referee to tell you to start. You only have to wait for them to tell you to put it down. So you can walk out and start that lift whenever you're ready. 110 kilograms, straight to the top, making it look easy. And 3 white lights. Wala Jose from India, 110 kilograms. Straight to the top. And 3 white lights. Yu Yu Yang from Chinese Taipei looking for 135 kilograms. So she's currently in 4th place with the predicted totals overall. And it may just be able to challenge for a medal. But she needs to put this one on the board first. And all the lifters so far using the sumo technique. They make short work of that. So as an athlete you can choose sumo or conventional for your deadlift. Anastasia Evacheva from Russia, 135 kilograms. We're looking to chase down some world championship bling. We're a little bit more forward than she wanted to be, but she gets it to the top and gets the 3 white lights. Alina Domashina from Russia, 145 kilograms. Also looking to chase down some world championship bling. Very, very nice lift. And 3 white lights. Anastasia Antonyuk from the Ukraine looking at 150 kilograms. And has no problems with that lift whatsoever. 3 white lights will come out for our second attempts. Antonyuk is currently on 420 kilogram total and well out in front in first place with Domashina at 3775. Asahi from Japan for her second lift at 110 kilograms now. So Ivacheva just trailing a little bit behind Domashina in second place there. So we might see a little battle for third in second. And Asahi just struggling with 110 kilos. Their opening lift was a little bit tougher than what she would have wanted for an opener, and it showed through on her second lift there. Lagapriya from India wants 120 kilos for her second lift, a 15 kilo increase. Generally not a big increase for equipped lifting, but in the sub-junior, 15 kilos is a fairly hefty increase on a lift. Just getting down through that deadlift suit. Stands it up without any problems. And 3 white lights. Yang Jung Kai from Chinese Taipei, 120 kilos as well. So currently, Antonyuk from the Ukraine well out in front with a current total of 420. Domashina from Russia, 370. Ucheva, 362.5. And Young from Chinese Taipei just trying to see if she can sneak in there, currently on 350. And Hang Jiang Ko from Chinese Taipei, 120 kilos, making short work of that. And 3 white lights. Wala Jose from India, 120 kilograms. No problems with 120. 3 white lights. Anastasia Ilicheva from Russia, 140 kilograms. So currently on 362.5. This will put it 367.5. This is equal to her personal best. And she needs to put this lift on. Otherwise, there is an athlete, young from Chinese Taipei, that is just waiting to try and sneak in there to the medals. $140 kilograms. It's a lot of weight for these young ladies in this weight class. Stands it up quickly. Thank you very much. I'll take those 3 white lights. Yu Young from Chinese Taipei, 145 kilos, currently sitting on 350 total. This will put her to 360 and only 7.5 kilograms behind Ilicheva from Russia. So 145 kilograms. Has she got enough left to try and challenge for that bronze medal? That looks tough. Just struggling to lock it out. I might have seen some downward movement in the bar there. And the referees agree. 3 red lights. Alina Domashina, 152.5. So currently on 370 kilo total in second position. And this will move her up to 377.5. Straight to the top. Three white lights. She holds on to that second position. Anastasia Antonuik from the Ukraine, 160 kilograms, current total 420. Well out in front and looking to make it 430. And the current world record is 502.5 kilo total. Having to work hard for that one, but just a little bit too much. But she will get a second attempt at that. So we'll come around for our third and final attempts now. Asahi Kazumi from Japan, 110 kilograms, missed this on her second. And for a personal best, wants to put this one on the board. It just seemed to be a little bit too much for her. It looked like she opened at a weight that was probably a bit too close to a personal best for an opener after a long day of lifting. And the travel, the change in weather, the change in food can really take its toll. That was quicker and better than her first attempt at 110, but still just can't get it past those thighs. And Logopriya from India looking at 130. And on the third lift, the bar has to be cleaned each attempt. She had two very, very good lifts. And that one looks just as good. 3 white lights. Wala Jose from India, 130 kilograms. Had 2 good lifts so far. And here she comes. Just let the bar move forward a little bit there, which makes it so much harder, and then just couldn't quite regather. Rangchang Kai from Chinese Taipei, 135 kilograms. Well above her personal best of 125. And this will put her into 5th place overall. And depending on the next lift, she could even find herself sliding up into 4th place. And it just proved to be a little bit too much for her. The 15 kilo jump on the last lift. Yu Hung for 145. And she will finish in 4th position. And this will put her temporarily into 3rd place for the deadlift. And she missed this on her 2nd attempt. And it's a little bit too much for her at the end of the day. It's been a long, long day of lifting for her. Anastasia Ivacheva looking at 145 as well. So she has the bronze medal in the deadlift. And she will take the bronze medal overall. And she'll hopefully go home with a personal best in the deadlift as well. It looks good. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. And she'll take the bronze medal in the deadlift and the bronze medal overall. And Alina Domashina from Russia looking at 155 kilograms. And she is currently in 1st place for the deadlift and the silver medal overall. Stands up very quickly. She might have jumped the down command though. And she did. She put it down before she got the down command from the head referee. She'll still take away the 2nd place overall. And depending on this lift from Anastasia Antonuik from the Ukraine, she may take away either gold or silver in the deadlift. She just can't quite get it past those thighs. So Domashina will take home the gold medal in the deadlift. But Antonuik will take home the gold medal overall as the world sub-junior champion. And we'll move straight in to the 57 kilo juniors with our first lifter from Japan, Nobuo Kobayashi, looking at 130 kilograms. Well under a personal best. Making it look easy. 130 kilograms on the board. Katarina Sivakova from Czech Republic looking at 130 kilograms. Oh, we might have seen some downward movement there. She looks a bit disappointed, and 3 red lights. Marlene Sabathari from Austria, 132.5 kilograms. Makes it look easy and gently puts down those Alico plates on the platform. So Megan Leeton from the Republic of South Africa wants 135 on the bar. Well under a best lift, 155. Handles that well, and you can see she's lifting the conventional style lift. Anna Brzezewicz from the Ukraine, 140 kilograms. Sends it to the top, gets the command, and 3 white lights. So for those of you at home who are new to powerlifting, at the top of the deadlift, the knees have to be locked into position, the hips have to be locked forward, and the shoulders have to be behind the bar. So Anna Schwartz from Denmark, 152.5. Gets it to the top and gets the 3 white lights. Ayla Baldino from Brazil, 155 kilograms.
For Leila. Bar is loaded.
Respira bem, calma. Trava bem as costas, firme. Solta o ar e entra.
Gets it to the top, gets the down command. Probably wasn't as easy as she'd like it to be on a third lift, but she gets the 3 white lights. And Natalia Haranovska from Ukraine, 160 kilograms. Well under her personal best. This should prove to be a fairly quick opening lift. Very fast, straight to the top, gets the down command and gets the 3 white lights.
So good lift. 174.
Lauren Lent from the US of A looking at 170 kilograms.
Bar is loaded, Lauren.
It looks like she has been having a very exciting day today. She's looking pretty solid to head home with some metal. And nails 170 with 3 white lights.
For Lauren.
Daniela
Same weight.
Kolesnik from Russia, 170 kilograms. And well under her personal best as well. So the world record in this weight class in the juniors is 200 kilograms. And the world total record is 535. And Daniela handles that very well. 3 white lights.
Take the bar down to 120.
We'll come around for their second attempt with Katarina Subakova from Czechia, 130 kilograms.
Weight.
Missed this on her opening lift.
Bar is loaded.
Now looking to put this one on the board.
Masz czas, boję!
He wants to get this on the board, take the pressure off on that third lift. That looked a lot better. 3 white lights, didn't beat the command this time. And she's on the board at 130. Nobuya Kobayashi from Japan, 135 kilograms.
Bar is loaded.
And our current top 3, Kolesnik from Russia, with a 5025 total. Haranovska from the Ukraine with a 470, and Lent from the USA with 455. And they look like a pretty solid top 3.
Good lift.
And 3 white lights.
142.5 to Malin. Bar is loaded.
And Marlene Sabathri from Austria, 142.5. Just shy of her personal best. Might have seen a little bit of knee shake there, but she gets the 3 white lights.
135.
For all those powerlifters out there watching, there's nothing prettier than a close-up of the Aluko red plates, is there?
145 remaining.
Megan Leaton from the Republic of South Africa, 145 kilograms. And absolutely nails it. 3 white lights. Gana Bajevits from the Ukraine, 150 kilograms. These spotters and loaders are absolutely flying through these loads at the moment. So this will be a personal best for this young lady by 2.5 kilos. Just couldn't hold the grip on it.
160. Load 160. Denmark.
Next left, Anna shot from Denmark, 160 kilograms. She has had an up and down day today, missing all 3 squats, having a few little problems at the start with bench. And now back out. Be fantastic to see her go 3 from 3 on the deadlift. Gets that one to the top nicely. And 3 white lights to go on the board.
162.5 for Lena.
And that will temporarily move her into 3rd position on the deadlift. It'll be fantastic to see her walk away with a medal after the day she's had. Leila Baldino from Brazil, 162.5. And this will temporarily put her in the bronze medal position for the deadlift.
Abre o peito, joelho pra fora, solta o ar, vai, 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 vai. Trava, trava, trava.
It looks a little bit too much and just couldn't quite get that right side past the knee. Natalia Aronovska from the Ukraine, 170 kilograms and currently in 2nd position overall. And this will jump her up into the top 3 for deadlift, with 2 lifters to come after her. So she weighed in exactly the same as Kolesnik from Russia. So if she lifts exactly the same, position comes down to lot number.
Разворот. И подрыв. На себя, на меня,
Got that to the top very quickly. And 3 white lights. Daniela Kolesnik from Russia, 180 kilograms. Well under a personal best of 187.5. And she has a solid total at 502.5. This will move her into 512.5, and it's unlikely that anyone's going to be able to catch that. There's a good chance you're looking at your world champion right here. And 180, a little bit too much for her. But shakes her head a bit, not really sure what went wrong there. And Lauren Lent from the US of A looking at 182.5. And currently in the gold medal position for the deadlift and 3rd overall. He has a best lift of 193. Stands it up, big smile on the face. 3 white lights. Currently in the gold medal position for deadlift. And we'll come around for the 3rd and final attempts. And Kolesnik from Russia currently on 502.5, well ahead in the totals. Aronovska from the Ukraine, 480. In 2nd position, and Lent from the US of A for 67. It looks solid that they are our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd overall. Katarina Sivakova from Czechia, 135 kilograms. She jumped to down command on her first lift. Came out and did an absolutely fantastic 2nd lift at 130, and now looking for 135. And absolutely nails it. Big smiles on her face. Bit of a scream at the top to get it there, and gets the 3 white lights.
140. 140 for
Nobuyo Kabayashi from Japan, 140 kilograms. And just a little bit too much, but a fantastic effort on a 3rd lift. Gave it everything she had. Marlene Sabathi from Austria, 147.5 kilograms. Had a good 1st and 2nd lift. Now wants to finish out with 3 from 3 on the deadlifts. Gets it to the top. Has she locked it out properly? And the referees say yes, she has. Yana Blazevets from the Ukraine, 150 kilograms. Who missed this on her second attempt. Now coming out to try and take home a personal best. And it's a little bit too much for her. Spent a lot of energy throughout the day lifting today. Megan Leeton from Republic of South Africa wants 157.5. Trying to take home a personal best as well.
Come down. Straight up. Yeah. To the top. Stop knees.
157.5. I think the only conventional lifter here in this session. Having to push those hips through and lock those knees. And it looks good. 3 white lights. Laila Maldino from Brazil, 162.5. It's a little bit too much for her in a second attempt. Let's see how she goes on her third. She's working hard through the mid, but just can't get it past those knees. She'll have to settle for 155 today. Anna show it. Denmark, 170 kilograms. Now, this is an interesting lift. Depending on the next 3 lifters, she could find herself with a medal, which would be a fantastic way to end her day with the morning she has had. Missing all 3 squats, then having some trouble on bench, rectifying that. Now looking at 170 on the deadlift. And even just to go 3 from 3 would be a great way for her to finish the day. And it's just a little bit too much for her. But what a fantastic athlete and a fantastic effort she's put in today. An absolute champion in the making, that one. Natalia Herlanovska from the Ukraine, 172.5 kilograms. Currently in 3rd place for the deadlift and will take home the silver medal overall. And this will temporarily put her into 2nd place for the deadlift. Gets it to the top. I think she's locked it out. Let's see what the referees say. 3 white lights. And she will take home a silver medal overall. And she might just take home a silver medal in the deadlift as well. Daniela Kolesnik from Russia, 180 kilograms. Missed this on her 2nd attempt. And sometimes it's very difficult to estimate the fatigue factor and the energy expenditure for a day. And what would usually be an easy lift has turned into a bit of a harder lift. Let's see how she goes in a 3rd attempt at 180. If she pulls this, she pulls into the 2nd position for the deadlift. But regardless of this lift, she is the world champion here today. Moving quickly, she gets it to the top. I think she's locked it out. And what a way to come back and end the day. Move up into the second position for the deadlift and world champion overall gold medal. And Lauren Lent from the USA finish off this session at 197.5. And she'll take home a gold medal in the deadlift.
The bar is loaded for Lauren.
And this will push her into second place overall on weight. She's a fraction lighter than Haranovska from the Ukraine. And if she can pull 197.5, she takes home not a bronze medal, but she takes home a silver medal. So she is pulling for the silver medal here. If she misses this, she still goes home with the bronze, but this is to steal away the silver. And it's a little bit too much, but you've got to have a go, haven't you? So she will take home a bronze medal. So Kolesnik will take home the World Championship. Ananovska will take home silver. And Lent will take home the bronze medal overall. What a fantastic session this afternoon. But don't go away, because we will be right back with the medal ceremony for the under 57 sub-juniors and juniors. And we will see you all shortly.
medals will be presented by Mr. Farshid Sultani, the Asian President, and Chede Chow. She's the technical chairman of the Asian Powerlifting Federation. And from China's Taipei. We'll give participation medals first. Start with the sub-juniors. Third place and the bronze medal goes to Yu Yuo from Chinese Taipei. Bronze medal, Chinese Taipei. Second place and silver medal to Anastasia Ivakeva from Russia. And the gold medal to Anastasia Antonik from Ukraine. Thank you. In the bench press, third place, Hong Jun Kao from Chinese Taipei, bronze medal. The silver medal to Alina Tomashina, Russia. And the gold medal to Anastasia Antonik from Ukraine. Thank you. In the deadlift, third place Anastasia Ivankeva from Russia. Second place and the bronze medal goes to Anastasia Antonik, Ukraine. And the gold medal to Alina Tomashina from Russia. Thank you. Come to the total. In the third place, Anastasia Ivakeva from Russia. Second place, silver medal to Alina Tomashina, also from Russia. First place gold medal and the world champion Anastasia Antonin from Ukraine. Can you all rise for the playing of the national anthem of the Ukraine? Thank you. The 57 junior woman in the third place in the squad, Daniela Kolesnik from Russia. In the second place in the silver medal to Lauren Lynn, USA. First place and the gold medal to Natalie Arunovska from Ukraine. Thank you. In the bench press, in the third place, the bronze medal to Nobuyo Kobayashi from Japan. Silver medal goes to Natalie Arunovska from Ukraine. And the gold medal to Daniela Kolesnik from Russia. Thank you. In the deadlift, bronze medal to Natalie Arunovska from Ukraine. The silver medal to Daniela Kolesnik from Russia. And the gold medal to Lauren Lynn from USA. Thank you. The total medals in the third place and the bronze medal to Lauren Lynn, USA. The second place and the silver medal to Natalie Arunovska from Ukraine. First place and the gold medal to Daniela Kolesnik and the new world champion. Rise for the national anthem of Russia. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you for a nice show.